Yesterday, I finished up the weekly challenge. Let's see if it's still active. Yes, we got a new weekly challenge. Unfortunately, we're going to get to this weekly challenge real soon, but unfortunately, we are in a space where we are many collectors levels below what we need to do in order to beat this weekly challenge for March week 4. We're going to figure it out. So, we got Michelin Raceway again. We got Kyoto Driving Park, and we got Tokyo Express, and we got Autodroma de Interlagos and Spa Franco shops soon. We got to do these soon. We got to get these done before the week is ending is coming up. So that means we have to jump many levels in order to even start the last two challenges. But we're going to get on this one early. We're going to get on this one very early. But we're not going to do that right now. Right now, we're going to talk about our new best friend for a few seconds. Our new best friend is sitting right here. This is our new best friend. I don't know why I like this little thing so much, but we are definitely, oh my goodness, look at that luxury. Look at that 5-speed manual and transmission that's sunken on the bottom of the floor. You know, look at that rev limiter. Look at that extra large hazard lights button and those beautiful dials. Those beautiful plastic dials with these cloth seats that's made of pure polyester. Look at those rotiforms. You know, it says 18 times an hour, but those is 20s. Hood pens on point. We got the straight metal crash bar of death with the light in the front of it, the light bar. You know, lime green action. This is a nice piece of machinery right here. This is my baby G-Wagon, you know? The Jiminy. You know, on those slicks with that camera ready to get active. But let's take a little picture of that. Let's get a little picture of that. Yeah. I like it. We're gonna go to the skate movie real quick. We're gonna try to get a little quick picture of that bad boy right there. We're gonna try to get a little quick picture in the escapes. Yeah, look at her riding. And I had to keep the fifth wheel on the back. We're not doing that. We are not keeping the fifth wheel on the back. You understand? Give me a good one. Yeah, right about there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, one thing about Gran Turismo is that these scapes, like, sometimes it's like about enjoying the car, and I really like how they give you a moment to not just get directly into some action. They give you a moment to enjoy the actual, like the things that we love about cars, just looking at them. You know, we can do pictures if we want. We could just have a good old time just in watching these cars drive by in these different settings. And you know, the photorealism is great. They did a good job. Um, you know, that one looks composited, but you know, what can you do? Yes, sir. So we got enough pictures of that, but let's go to this. Let's go to the cafe and let's get back on the mission at hand. We are going to have to go collect some cars. We're going to have to get to level 39, but we are going to put the Suzuki up for the moment, and we are going to hit up. How do I get to the cafe? Is it around here somewhere? What is this cafe at? We're going to go to the cafe. I done went past it. Speaking of cafe, I'm going to have my little sip of coffee. Oh, wait a minute. More menu books? More menu books? Neo Classic. We get a 5-star here. This one I have to finish. The Tokyo. I got stamps, but I have to finish this Fuji International Speedway with the Formula One car. I've gotten I've done Glen Watkins long course. I've done Circuit de Saint Croix. Bravo. But now I got to do Fuji International Speedway. And the Jiminy Cup, oh man, we are going to have a ball with this one. We are going to do the Jiminy Cup next. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it so much, but we are going to do that one next. But we got to finish Formula One, you understand? But we are going to put some dollars into this Jiminy, this Suzuki Jiminy. You heard? And if the competition is not good enough, listen, we're going to max out the Jiminy. We're just going to be drifting. We're going to try to win the race on straight drift mode. That is the goal with the Jiminy. So let's get that done. Let's go to Fuji International Speedway. And let's try to finish the Formula Cafe car. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me go back one more time. Give me a second. Let's go back one more time. And let's check. Oops. Oh, nope. Don't get distracted. And let's check the, oh, it's a 6-star roulette ticket. I don't remember, but I'm hoping the 6-star roulette ticket gives, what is the seasonal menu? Distracted again. Oh man. Over here is our seasonal menu, a curated selection of cards available for a limited time. Collect all the cards within a set time limit to receive a present. And it says, we recommend this menu to our most passionate players. I have a Captor. Should I go buy that car? This 1969 race modded Camaro? I think that one is 1.5 million or something like that. And I'm probably going to have to buy this RX-7 91 edition, which is used right now. And the reward is only a 5-star roulette ticket. I might consider it, I might not. Off the Fuji Speed Race International Speedway. Now, I'm going to have some speed shock because I'm going from the small car, the small Jimny Sierra, to a high-powered formula car with, you know, advanced aerodynamic downforce and DRS and, you know, high G-forces. So, it is going to be a proposition, but we shall get it done. Fuji, yes sir, 19th place. I was doing this one. I think it rained here. I don't know why I wasn't doing well in this one. I was doing very bad in this one. But we gotta get it done. Do you understand? We're going to enter this race and we're going to see why I could never pass 19th position. We got 15 laps. Now, I'm having a situation here, right? I think with this particular one, we're going to do this one a little different, right? I usually start and don't stop and just race it all the way through. But I think here, I think I need to set the car up a little bit better than what I've done. We have every tire imaginable. So let's go with the rolling start and let's see what requirements we need. Let's see what we need. Let's see why I failed this one. Yeah. Okay. Gotta get used to braking. We got cooked on that one. I remember doing this, or at least I remember this track. That was a very wide bad turn. I think this is the one. But I don't think I was doing gear 1 here. I think I was in 2 the whole time when I played this track. And then here is this turn that was destroying me. No, not this one. It's another turn on here that I was at. I think it was this one. think this one I don't need much. I think I didn't need much power right there. I'm not sure if it rains or not on this track. I don't know why I got the brake bias there. We got 20 laps of fuel. Yep. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on while I had a trouble with this one. I need to brake a little bit later, a lot later. We're gonna swing. We're gonna go there. Yes, sir. Oh, I failed, y'all. I'm on sauce. Okay. You gotta be careful with this car. It will get away from you. I must have spun out, man, and finished the race. That's the only thing I can think of. See, with this car, I'm not used to the braking capability of it. And so far, I've used none of my overtake. Get back to second gear to reduce the chances of burnout. Or spin, oversteer, or you know what I'm trying to say, right? Brake here. Yup. Able to dive in on the turn. A little wide. A little bit of brake here. I don't like that turn. I just cut that turn a little short. I gotta find the right apex point. No rain so far. Fuel looks good. Tenth position. Stayed wide on purpose. I should be past him. I am. Bad turn. I gotta get the correct driving line with these cars. It's slightly different than an average car. That's what I need. That's the one I need right there. That's the correct line. All right, here. Almost. Got caught it. Yup. Almost. Almost found it. Now we're going to use overtake. We're going to burn this overtake. These cars braking is like ridiculous. Overtake. We are on a mission, y'all. Still using a controller. Eventually, I would love to get a racing wheel. Not sure what kind of racing wheel I want, but I'm gonna need one, right? So I'm thinking about getting a like the official Gran Turismo one, because it has like the pro one. Failed right there, talking too much. Talking too much. We back. Let me get this turn real quick and I'm gonna talk to y'all. The official Gran Turismo racing wheel, like the DD Pro Extreme, I think that's what it's called, with the little display on it, because it has like 15 Newton meters of force for the wheel, which I probably won't need, and I can use it on computer and Gran Turismo 7. So I'm primarily going to stick with Gran Turismo 7, overtaking as we ride down. We're 3 seconds behind our fastest lap time, and we 1 second within the fastest lap. I had to concentrate there. I forgot what I was saying about the wheel. Might have to shut up for a second and go full concentration mode. Yeah, I might have to shut up. But I won't. I'll still talk. There we go, little brake action. Ooh. I don't think I have to worry about fuel at all. Fuel is not a concern. So fuel is not a concern. Uh-oh, that was the problem. The rain. It's on its way. Straight overtake. I'm slowing down way too much for this car. Let's get active. Let's get active. There we go. Now we're not gonna play games. We're gonna put traction control off. I'm not playing. We're gonna use all our tools. I do not care. The goal is to achieve. Take it off. Overtake. Right about here. There we go. The beautiful thing though, it's not dark. Alright, I could do less brake right there, or less braking. hit some grass again. We're gonna have to stop to get some tires. I'm gonna get tires now. Halfway through, I won't have to get tires again. I could just go get racing softs, but I need tires. I can't do it. We're gonna keep the softs. We ain't fueling nothing. We out. Tires, let's go. So now we're on a fresh set of racing tires. And this is our outlet. Let's do some action. I'll try to shut up for a second and actually drive. Bad situation. What you doing, boy? What you doing out here? You need to get better and stop playing. So we took a little pit stop there. I always have trouble with this turn. Kept it under control. Usually spin out right there. That overtake. So in 19th right now, this is what happened when I played this race before. I got 19th position, but I pitted a little earlier than they did. The good thing is that these cars don't require much fuel, and I hit the I changed gears too early, and I braked way too early for this car. This car I can brake stupid late, but I'm not used to it. Right, let's get active. Like right there, just a little tap on the brake and get over and get around it. This one is just sweeping here. Just switch gears to rotate down, rotate the car. Still getting used to that. I'll take that slide, it helped me. Let's see. Keeping the second gear. Because at first I'm gonna spin out. Yes, sir. Yup, that's where I wanted to be, right there. Oh my gosh, I had a great line, but then I was like overexcited and forgot about that time. Yup. Right there. Right about there. I have to post some fast times, otherwise it's no point in having braking pitted that early because they're gonna have fresher tires. I see somebody in the pack right there. Perfect. I'm gonna try to catch him. Right there, perfect. Tripping. We got it. We got control. Right here. Keep it a second. focus right there for once. Got it. Engine braking. Focus here, because I was shifting way too early. Now, I don't know why I got my gearing so wide. Yes, sir, they're going to pack. They should be picking soon. They should be picking soon. That time, I need to take wider. Not believe the indicators. Alright, boom. So I can get that turn, I can get this turn consistently if I break in a straight line. A little bit of snap focus there, which is perfect because it got me in the position I need to be. Turning in off of the brake, off of the downshift and the brake. Alright, perfect. We got 3 laps to go. I'm off this pace of the fastest lap by a few times. Conservative when you run these cars because they go crazy. You hear now? Whoa! Use the overtake. That's my clean race bonus. Thanks for the little help. I appreciate it. This was a real race, the wheels would have popped off. Brake in a straight line. Put it in second gear. See that? See that turbo kick in? Look, make it want to spin out right there. Destroy my whole race. Yes, sir. Go a little bit wider on that turn. Turning after the downshift. No overtake, straight drive. Should I take the risk? No, it wasn't go inside, but I ain't gonna take the risk. I'm gonna slide right here. Perfect. We got 2 laps. Bad turn. They would have got me a penalty. I got the penalty. They're gonna slow me down. I'm sick. So I think if I'm probably gonna have to do this one again. I think I'm gonna do it with medium tires because I won't have to pit. The soft tires are cool and all, but I won't have to pit if I got mediums. And that's where I died last time. That's exactly what happened last time. That's why I got 19. And you see what happened? What gear was I in? Let me get over here. What are you doing? That's exactly what happened. And I think that's why I got the gears wide. I gotta do something about that. Because that's exactly what happened last time. They got the right race strategy. They did not change. They didn't pit at all. And nobody budged on the rain. We'll talk about strategy after this is done. Do this final lap real quick. We're gonna jump right back into this. Okay, right there. Keep it in second, not first. So much bigger difference when you're in second gear. I gotta be wider on that turn. Little mental notes for the next time we do this. I hit the handbrake, see if I can use it. That is why I got 19th place last time in this race, and that's why I got it again. Let's fix some things. We're gonna jump right back into this, but we're gonna fix a couple things. Look at him, sad, down bad. You know, he got his carbon fiber helmet on. He got his full dark shade on or whatever. He got the all black Puma Panther stuff on, and he only made 16,000. You know, his wife is definitely gonna leave him for bringing home that in the Formula One race. She's straight up looking at Max Verstappen like he food. Like, we gotta beat Max Verstappen out here, bro. Cause if we don't, we're gonna lose her. You heard? But real life lessons. If you scared to lose her, then she wasn't for you. She was for the streets. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some changes to this car because I'm kind of sick that I still got the same outcome as before. And we got to mentally readjust our racing lines. But before we do any of that, let's enter again. Let's go to car settings. Let's change these tires. I think we're just going to go to, let's try racing hard tires. Let's just go to the full extreme. Details. We got full power. Top speed. We're going to bring that down to about here. Boom. There. Overtake. Where's the overtake? I don't have a specific whatchamacall I can change that to. I think I like my toe angles how they are. We might change the acceleration sensitivity to about 12. The initial torque is good. The brake sensitivity, I think the brake sensitivity is good too. I like how it kind of oversteers a little bit off the brake, but let's leave that as it is right now, and we'll come back and revisit that. Right? Everything else looks good enough. Downforce. This track has long straights and sweeping turns. And I don't want to put too much, well, it's the low speed turns. We're going to leave the downforce as it is as well. That's what we're going to do. Let's jump right back into this race. I don't want to adjust the downforce yet because I don't have a mental note on where my high speed turns are and how valuable they are. But if we only, you know what? We're going to change the downforce dependent on our acceleration. So in this race, right, in this time, I put my, I brought my gearing ratio closer, right? Boom. With the gearing ratio closer, theoretically, if I'm accelerating faster, I should be able to compensate by adding more downforce, right? Because I have a lower top speed, but I'll have high turning, high speed turns will be great. which would be helpful in some of these big sweeping turns. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to see how this gear ratio is. If we meet the top end before the end of the strip, then we're going to add downforce. Gotta get used to these hard tires already. They are different. So we might have to do mediums. Called the burnout. Gotta get used to the new shift points. Perfect. I'm considering keeping the hard tires. If I could do the whole race on hards, pause. You try to take me out early. Gotta get used to the shift points. He's to my left, I hear him, and I see the indicator. So we're going to reduce even more. We're going to reduce our gearing ratio even more so we can get as much speed out of it. I think we hit 172. Try to get active on some of these tires with the hard racing tires on. Alright, there we did full turn angle. Alright, take it easy on the acceleration, the throttle. This is my turn where I gotta get down to second gear. Stay in second. Yep. Penalty. I gotta go wider. Got him. I think that's why I changed my I think that's exactly why I changed my gearing ratio to what I did. Because on those turns, it's like peak torque or something like that, and it's causing me to spin out where the turbo is like spooling up right at that moment. Try and keep it clean. Got the good lock up, got good position. I ain't do that, you did that, buddy. Force yourself off the track. Alright. See? That turbo is kicking right there. I wonder if I have the option to change from a high torque turbo to a low torque turbo. Lost a lot of seconds that last race because I was doing a lot of talking in the parts where it's like I gotta focus on braking. Oh, second gear. See that? See that turbo kick in? With that torque. No, we have used no DRS. We've used no boost or overtake. Conservative braking. Conservative acceleration. little tap, a little extra tap at the apex, which I don't like. Alright, we did well with that. We're going to get some rain coming up soon. So far, the Racing Hard tires are looking really good. Bro! Like, damn! So I'm calling you dumb mind. We're gonna go a little wider here. Brake here. Yeah. Because we gotta get the car straight on after the turn. So we can just fully accelerate. Stay in the slipstream, a little bit of dirty air back here. We're going to try not to use the DRS. We're going to try not to use the overtake. We're in a pickle right here because we have to brake the right way. Conservative braking. Otherwise, I'm going to hit them. Not aggressive braking. Alright, we still got some, we made some space up right here, which is perfect. We're going to have to get through these cars with skill. He made a mistake. I made a mistake, but he made a worse mistake. Yep, perfect position. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My fault. It's like I had tunnel vision. I had complete tunnel vision. Third gear. I don't know where my brain was. I had left the building. I went a straight zombie mode. Bad turn. Still recuperating mentally. Still getting it together. Now we gotta use it. We gotta overtake. We gotta use the overtake. Besides, I want to see where, if we get all the way up to the top of 6. If we don't, we're going to reduce the gear rank even more. With complete overtake, we still didn't get to the top of 6 gear. Alright. Hopefully they chose medium tires. See, straight. You got the car straight. What you doing? Let the engine do the work. DRS. Overtake. Is getting busy. Let's try to beat his time. That rain is coming. We don't know how long it's gonna last though. I'm gonna get a penalty. Okay. sometimes you gotta slow down and speed up. That's a shitty penalty. Break. Off. Little downshift, no break. Perfect. Brake. Right here, accelerate. Brake. Conservative brake, perfect. Not perfect, but for the situation straight. You'll hit. Yup. Off of it. Oh man, that wasn't the spot. Damn. It's a bad line. Slow down a little fast. Damn, these tires ain't gonna be the one. I'm trying to get close. So our max speed is 173. So we gotta bring the gear ratio down to get that 170. Okay. Definitely not turning in hard enough right there. Or not accelerating faster on that, that turn right there, that bend. Straight line. Second gear, always. You're prepared for the rain. Perfect. That's what I need right there. That's a good rhythm. In order to close this gap, I have to be perfect. Keep it under control. Substitute that top speed for downforce. Okay. Penalty. Oh yeah. What is happening to you? What? No penalty though. some bullshit. It took too long for me to get up close. But I think their tires are fading. I think his tires are cooked. I got about 3 laps to catch him. The clouds are lingering a little bit longer as if it wants to rain. Penalty. Blatant penalty. At least that's what they're gonna say on TV. You hit that cone on purpose. Gotta get past it. Oh nope, that's the inside. A little bit of that, whoa. No more overtake. I lost the pole position because of that penalty. Definitely bad tires now. Trying. Oh shit, they bought a pack. Yes, sir. A little bit of handbrake that time. I don't know if it was a good idea. So they're destroying me on those last 3 turns. He's fueling. Oh, he changed the soft tires. You know what he's doing. So we're definitely in 6th gear and half of the rev range in 6th gear. Focus. We definitely in oh, nice job. Nope. If I'd have started it off in first gear, I'd have just kept spinning in circles. Get it together. So he tapped me. He caused me to be in the single digits. He caused me ninth. Because I was in a good spot. So let's talk about this. I should be all the way at the top of the rev limiter right now. But I'm not. I should be doing about 180. But I'm not. That's probably the best turn I did right there. So we're going to do some corrections to try to fix that. Here, I just need a little tap in the turning. That's a penalty. But if I get a little tap in the turning like that, we'll hit that turn at a really high speed. Okay. We want to hit that candy cane a little deeper for that turn next time around. Stay in second gear, not first. Straight. Hard brake. No, that's not the turn for the hard brake. Too much brake. Here's the hard brake turn. Put a little bit of that was too early. I'm gonna lose position here. Okay. So this time around, I got 11th place. It was 19th before. Whoever was on those medium tires, I had to switch tires and be compensated by putting on softs. I don't remember what my tire wear was near the end of the race, which is important. I should have remembered that. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this one more time for right now. We're gonna go here. We're gonna retry. We're gonna set the car up. We're gonna keep on them racing hard tires. We are going to increase the downforce by 200. First of all, let's back up. Yeah, we're going to increase the downforce by 100. 50. By 50. Yep, we're going to increase it by 50. We're going to decrease this to 320. Yes, sir. And now we're going to see if this does the job correct. Let's try it now. Ooh. I was expecting more than what I got. Oh, it's boogieing at high speed though. It's boogieing at high speed. Sir, we early in the race. We can still live with it. see what we looking at. Looking good so far. Yes, sir. This might be the difference maker, y'all. Fight. This might be the difference maker. I'm not having to work so hard. Focus. Yup, almost got a penalty. Yup, got control. A little bit of late braking while in the turn. Here. I do want to practice this section because I'm not gonna get so many more seconds during that section. Alright. Race pace. We're on race pace. Now I'm starting to spin out at the first time. Be conservative. We won't catch you here easily. Right here in the right spot. Oh. Take your time. You still got that spot. Take your time. Got me back. See? Oh my gosh, bro. That's oh, this is like the worst situation that could possibly happen. Getting third there. Now I gotta complete this race like this. Back in 20th. Because of that little tap. That was so disrespectful. Enough to break them, man. Souls crushed. Oh, it ain't over. I see the whole pack. No deep, straight acceleration the whole time. And that's the difference. To accelerate around that turn the whole time, it puts me in the right spot to brake for that next time. Right back where I left off. Overtake. Conservative braking. acceleration. Nope. Still getting control, got control back. Okay. Yes, sir. Heavy braking. Perfect. Didn't mean to do that, but we got where we need to be, which is on the inside. Didn't hit that marker. Got to downshift a little bit more than I wanted to. Okay. Got control. Halfway through. Slipstream, which is good. You still got control. Damn! Damn. The wrong line. Yo, it pushed me back? That's insane. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Look how far back behind the grid I am now. Alright, I guess it's time to just perfect the crap on this last one. Yeah, that hurts. So what happens if I go here and then hit the brakes? That don't work. That's the bad line. This is a bad line too. This race is lost. So what we're going to do is we are going to figure out our braking points. Right here, right there. Yup, you can tap on the brake, accelerate out. Here. I didn't hit any brake, I just coasted through the turn. Here, flat. That turn I need to do better. But if I stay wide, it seems like my acceleration is a little bit better all out of the turn. Here, Dunlap sign, right after the Dunlap sign, I need to be braking. Stay straight, don't hit the marker. Here, sharp brake, allow for the turn in, the snap turn in. Same here. I should be braking on the minute I let off the brake and decelerate. Like that. Let's beat my own time. So here I just gotta learn the track. Back speed. Perfect. Not perfect, but good. Accelerate all the way out to the candy cane. Just get off of the gas. No brake required. Get off the gas and stay wide. This one should be flat. That part of the track must be slick or something. Dunlap sign. Brake. Conservative braking at the Dunlap sign. Stay in second gear. Straight, don't hit the marker. Brake, snap, turn. Don't stay too wide, about right here. Brake, snap, turn in. Didn't work out right, but at least I didn't spin. Brake, snap, turn in. There you go. Slower, but we'll figure it out. Wait for it. Yup, right there. Fifth gear. That's what I get for this time. Yup. Dunlap sign. I can actually brake a little bit. Get out of that first gear. First gear is a liability. I use the car to steer. If I want to be faster, I gotta use lead oversteer. The power oversteer to turn the car. Stay in fifth gear on that turn. Don't go down. Yep. If I use the car to turn with power over, I should go faster. Now, like after the Dunlap sign, not bad before. Might do it a little bit. consistently a second and a half behind. Get all the way to fifth. Just coast. Yup, just like that. Stay in fifth. Do not change it up into third like it wants you to. So you can have flat right here. Bang. Use the car to get me around the time. Use the power to get me around the time. At the done lap sign. Brake. Coast. Second gear, straight, full power. Yup, use the car to get you around that time. Stay close, don't go wide. For penalty. Now I'm learning these little points with bad tires. Get the fifth gear. Still effective. Damn, that grass is a killer. Alter my racing line because I was trying to pass him right there. But I know how to race this track a little bit better now. I got 2 more laps on the rest of those tires. Thinking about other things, this is a good thing. Want to get productive, just 2 laps to go. Right. A little bit too much, I hit the e-brake. It put me out of a bad situation. Should be 5th gear. Here. There, I should be hitting the candy cane and getting into the green a little bit. A little bit of e-brake. Get me correct. to that turn is the turn before it. You gotta be in fifth gear at high speed. And that's the key to that turn. Penalty don't matter. Once I went off the track twice, it was over. I'm still obsessed with this race. I don't know why. I cannot beat it right now. It's making me hurt deep in the left ventricle of my heart. But I shall figure it out another time. Got him. So sick. So depressed. Alright, so race recap. Race recap. What did we learn from here? We learned don't believe the suggested shift points. Don't believe them. That's what we learned. Number one. Number two. We learned our braking points. We learned our braking points for the track for the long straight. We know that one. We know that at the second turn, the second left sweep turn, you don't need brakes, so you need to be in a certain gear. Because it sets you up for the fast sweeping right turn. It puts you in the right position on the track with the right momentum for that sharp left turn or mid left turn. It allows you to break a certain point so you can hit the candy cane and accelerate out straight. Full throttle all the way through the Dunlap sign. Right after the Dunlap sign, heavy braking. You can get down to first gear, but you got to put it back in second gear and do that sharp S turn. The second gear is required in order to make sure that you don't spin out while you're going through that S turn. Hit the gas, start accelerating. Then you're gonna encounter that sweeping turn. You just full throttle, but then you'll see the marker to the left, and then you need to brake heavily and then release the brake downshift and turn at the same time so the car can snap into that first right. Sweep left, right, get right mid track. This is the turn I have problems with right here. This turn right here where I don't know exactly my spot in the track where I'm supposed to be. Too wide and you go all the way out to where it's a bad tarmac. Too shallow, you hit the marker. So I got to figure out where I'm supposed to brake at. I still don't know if I'm supposed to brake early or late. So I got to practice that one. So figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Brake, for lack of better strategy. And turn in just to hit the candy cane a little bit. That part of the track, I usually always about to spin out. So I got to be conservative with my throttle manipulation. So pulse throttle, pulse throttle, pulse throttle. Now, this is the last turn to the right, which is kind of a sweeping turn, but I need to heavy brake, downshift, turn in. So we can snap into the turn. And then gently accelerate, get to my position along the track, my final position, so I could just accelerate with overtake at max speed. Be out the whole time. And like, that's my mental replay for that track. Now, before we was in 19th position, but now we got 11th position, which means we good doing good headway. We also had hard tires. We don't need a fuel stop, so power can be at the max. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the algorithm. But so far, we are making headway with this formula, this super formula or Formula One race, but we still got some things to figure out. But that is going to end our broadcast. This week 4, March week 4, we will start that challenge, and then we will continue from there. Because we also have to make sure that we are in the right menu books, and we make sure that we got the right collector height in order to get to these other ones to the far right. And right now we are currently at 33, so we 2 cars away from 35. And menu book, I think we did all the menu books. Let's go check what menu book we in. Let's go to the cafe. Let me see, did we do all the menu books? Oh, menu book 43. We all the way up there. Menu book, yeah, we got active. What is in my collection? Yeah, we was doing these menu books. I like the menu books. We already did 39. We got active. Some beautiful pictures too. Yeah. Yeah. Sky's the limit, baby. We are astronomical, baby. We are like out of this world. We are in the Milky Way, but out it at the same time, which means we doing light speed times 40. You know? So that's where we at. We got effective, we got right. And collector cars. Why is this penned? Maybe because I gotta acquire this FC. And I can also acquire this one of these NSXs. What NSX do I need though? Oh shucks. Oh snap, I get a rally car? A rally B car if I go get this NSX 92? We better go get that right now. And what I get here? A 6 roulette ticket? Out of stock. I should have bought it when I could. Out of stock. Renault. Alright, what else? What else we need? Collectors. Menu book. What else can we go and buy? Out of stock, out of stock. Out of stock. Dodge Viper 02, a Demon. And we need that 68 Hemi. Okay, S600 or something like that. Let's go ahead and get this rally car, right? Let's at least do that so we can get our collector value up so we can be prepared, start getting prepared. So let's go to get this 92 NSX. Let's do that real quick. Let's go to the used cars. Ha! Right here. Where is that 92 NSX that is on sale? I used to love this car on what, Gran Turismo 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 or something like that. That car. That was like the glory days when you can go as fast as you want. 400,000, is that the right one? Is this the one that's like in the menu books? Let's go to wish list real quick. Because I'm not trying to spend 400,000 twice. And as a matter of fact, we're also going to do one more intermediate step before we go and purchase that car for $400,000. We ain't buying that car. We cheap. Nah, we gonna buy it. Let's see. Yep, that was the one. We'll do that because I think we'll get two collectors if we do that. So let's slide over here to the. Let's slide over here to the used car lot. Hop in that 92 NSX. I remember I saw NSX on the side of the road years back. That car, the guy was selling it. It might have been an automatic, but the guy was selling it for like 25,000 at the time. And I think I was like a college student at the time with a whole family. And I was like, damn, I can't get that car. And now these cars is like, the price for these cars is crazy. Yes, sir. We are 34. Leveled up. Cafe. We can get the Dodge Viper menu book and a Lexus menu book. Yup. And now let's go collect our other car and see if it places us up another level. So that would, or a half a level. So that means I got 2 for the price of 1. So let's go to the cafe and check the menu book one more time. Right here, the extras. And let's go here and let's receive our reward. Congratulations, you've gotten all 3 cars. This completes your Honda Type R collection. Once you've collected your present, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. And that's what he's saying. Look at this. Look at these beauties. Put it in the catalog. You dig? We got a rally car. Looks kind of dope as a rally car, I tell you that. Yeah. That gave us like 3/4 of the way. What you got to say, dog? Are we gonna back out or... Hey, these 3 Type Rs can well be considered Honda's masterpieces. It is an impressive collection indeed. The Type R label is given to select models in Honda's lineup. It signifies superior performance and craftsmanship. The 3 cars in this collection are famous for giving birth to the Type R. They are the best of the best. Take the 1992 NSX-R, the first Type R in Honda's history. It was built to deliver superior handling and be considered as a progenitor of the series. Next, the Honda has its eye on applying the NSX's prowess to the front forward or FF sports cars. Leading the way were the 1995 DC2 Integra Type R and the first Honda Civic Type R, the EK9. In the years that follow, only the best sports models were given the Type R badge. Actually, one could say the Type R goes back even further. Back in Formula One days of 1960s, Honda was the first Japanese automaker to compete in these series. It entered the Formula One in 1964 and it achieved its first victory a year later. At the time, Honda's F1 machine sported a white body with a red emblem. This has been carried over to the distinct white and red combination of the Type R series. Therefore, the Type R badge is a declaration of the company's Formula One's racing spirit. Regardless of the model name, engine, or drivetrain, the Type R badge has been handed down from car to car to ensure the evolution of sports cars. No, you didn't pop up some headlights on me. So that's achieved. We got that right. We got that correct. And with that said, we can now check. No, I don't want to do that. We can see if we are at menu book 44. Oh, we got to get 35. So we got to collect a couple more cards for 35. So the strategy here would be to get cars in that menu book that give you a car. Especially if I already got the cars. Or if it's reasonably priced. So that's going to be what we do for today. We're going to no longer broadcast. The broadcast is over, baby. We are going to charge this controller and we are going to do some other things, you know, and enjoy other things in life at the moment. So it was a pleasure, and I hope that you tune in next time for the next weekly race, week 4 of March, and we are up out of here. You dig?